Now, in those dance steps, he performed a series of movements that would guide others out of the labyrinth. There's something of a parallel between Theseus's dance of the cranes and, as I noted, the dance of the bees that locates the flowers with the greatest amount of nectar. Dance figures importantly in the classical literature, in Homer, in Ovid, in other classical writers. It has been noted by more than one cultural historian, Yale's Eric Havelock is the one that comes to mind in this connection, that pre-literate societies, having limited resources with which to set down, as it were, what is worth knowing, routinely employ the dance for such purposes. Through certain dance steps, which can be rehearsed and repeated and learned by others, one can symbolize events of great moment, not only symbolize them, but lay them out in a definite and choreographed order, reflecting time and space. So to some extent, the earliest cultural memories of a community are recorded, coded as it were, choreographically, as it were, inscribed in movement. This can be greatly enriched by having the dance accompanied by a chorus. Consider the expressive power of modern ballet and opera, and imagine the content repeated regularly and connected to matters of profound importance to oneself and one's community. Add to the metric and melodic character of the music lyrics of heroism, pathos, tragedy. Here are the ingredients of pre-literate history, pre-literate moral thought, performed to teach and to remind and to allow those witnessing the event to go home at the end of all this and recognize what kind of people they are, what they stand for, what their obligations are. Now, out of this background, something quite precious and productive develops. The chorus breaks up, and there are actual participants whose activities now are commented on by, or otherwise illuminated by, a group providing a gloss on the activity. The chorus sings a commentary, but the participants themselves are engaged in one or another kind of drama designed to teach a lesson or present possibilities otherwise unforeseen, or remind people of events that must always be kept in mind if the polis is to be preserved, if the tribe is to be kept intact. What we have here is the foundation of drama itself, whether it is ever to be recorded in written form. In the classical world, the dramas are composed and performed not only in a society that is literate, but a society that has an exquisitely precise and supple language. Out of the developed drama comes what? The dialogue. That is, out of this dramatic enactment, we now can find a much smaller ensemble of participants who address frontally questions that the drama is otherwise about, but that the drama itself cannot resolve. The drama presents possibilities, and it's in a later development, in a later and more philosophical or intellectual development, that out of the possibilities of the dramatic is carved a dialogue for the purpose of dispute, analysis, evaluation,